you know, nonetheless, all that happened in a big crowd. And there are horses up there. Like, I noticed from videos, whether they be drones or otherwise, it's like, oh, they had a lot of the mounted police up in that area near Fairmount and Spring Garden. So Pennsylvania Avenue meets Hamilton right at Whole Foods. Those two streets kind of merge. They run east-west, and Hamilton stops at 22nd, and then it turns into Pennsylvania. And Spring Garden is like the block west that intersects with Pennsylvania Avenue. So there you go. This is 23rd Street as we speak, but all the way south. You know, we're way down here on Walnut. So it's, you know, you can walk up there. It would take a while. Most people, if they're not, you know, native to the city, if you will, or haven't lived here for a while, they wouldn't even dream of walking all the way up there. But if you've been here long enough, you would be like, all right, I could do it. I'll go to Whole Foods, and then, you know. So you would just have to have the extra time on your hands. Philly is promoted as a walkable city. To tourists, though, it would just seem like a long time, especially if you're hauling kids and backpacks or whatever. But it can be done. I'm used to it. So you'd walk, you know, straight over the Vine Street Expressway and the Ben Franklin Parkway. They all run sort of together. The expressway goes underground at some point under the Ben Franklin Parkway for the most part, like right next to it, kind of. So, running parallel. I didn't feel like saying parallel for some reason. Sweat gym closed for some reason. One of the places I applied to a long time ago for potential yoga instruction, being a yoga instructor. Sometimes if you teach at a gym, it's a good way to get practice as an instructor and to build up your skills. But it was still during the pandemic, and they never opened, you know, brought back group fitness, and then it became a thing where by that time I found other things to do, and in fact they would, you know, close altogether. So headed west. This is the Walnut Street Bridge and the Schuylkill River. So they have a big dome over here at UPENN. I didn't know they did this. I kind of forgot. I don't know if it's over all the fields. I'm kind of curious, like walk-wise, you know, is it just over? You'd have to walk around. There might be a couple paths that you can't go through because of it as a regular person. That's FMC's tower straight ahead. Looks like a razor blade. That's AKA Extended Stay. On one side, a hotel. And, you know, offices on the east side, like UPenn, NASDAQ, GlaxoSmithKline. A pharmaceutical company. There's the Schuylkill. racy here, you know, with cars that want to. It's like a wire, a thread up there. It's hard to see, maybe through the lens, but. And I think I'll walk through the UPENN fields, if you will. I'm kind of curious how far. I'm sure a pedestrian can get over to the bridge, but it might be like a long walk around. Let's see, with this dome. Right, yeah, it probably goes around the other side. Is that just the it's just the fields on the one side, I guess. Like I'm gonna say, I guess you could practice for anything but track, and I don't know if they do soccer, lacrosse, and everything else there. I have no idea, but I remember coming down and there was a track meet and they were using both fields, so because they have a field here and then a field there. The dome there. It looks a lot bigger from farther out. I was afraid that it covered like the entire fields here, like section. Marcella. Right, I picked up a lot of soot along the way. Guess I could use a good scrubbing, I guess. Maybe with the weather and the salt and sand, salt and you know, all that. So someone's warming up here. Right, how cool would that be if you ran into like an eagle, like an actual professional eagle out here who just like felt like coming out to so, or a professional sports player. I highly doubt they would come out here, but I'm wondering how controlled their lives are. Right, their entire lives are this, you know. It could be worse, at least it's healthy, right?